Alright, let's dive into this because I've got some thoughts. So, Brighton's got this new spot called Regency Square Suites, and honestly, it's got me thinking about the whole travel experience. Here's the thing. When you're planning a trip, especially with friends or family, the accommodation can make or break it. And this place? It's positioning itself as this middle ground between a hotel and an Airbnb, which is so interesting. Personally, I think this is a smart move because, let's be real, hotels can feel a bit sterile and Airbnbs? Well, they're a gamble. You never really know what you're walking into. What makes this really interesting is the design. They've gone for this five-star vibe with beige, blues, and greens, very calming, very chic. But here's the kicker. It's self-catering. Now, I'm someone who loves the idea of having a kitchen when I travel, especially for breakfast or late-night snacks. But what's unique here is the attention to detail. They've stocked the kitchens with bird and blend teas, grind coffee, and even cocktail bars in some apartments. Like, who doesn't want to whip up a fancy drink after a day of exploring? It's these little touches that elevate the experience. One thing that immediately stands out is the variety of rooms. They've got this basement apartment designed for bridal parties, which is genius. I mean, who wouldn't want a glam dorm-style room with a makeup station for a girls' trip? But then they've also got romantic suites with grand bay windows and family-friendly options. It's like they've thought of every possible group dynamic, which is rare. Most places cater to one or the other, but this feels inclusive. Now, let's talk location. It's right opposite Brighton's I-360, which is a huge plus. The views of the sea and the West Pier ruins? Stunning. But here's where it gets a bit tricky. The walk from the train station. It's 15 minutes and apparently, it's not the most scenic route. Personally, I think this is a trade-off worth considering. Yes, it's a bit of a trek, but the location itself is prime. You're steps away from the beach, Hove's High Street, and North Laine. If you're someone who loves being in the heart of things, this might not bother you. What many people don't realize is how important soundproofing is, especially in a busy city like Brighton. And this place? They've nailed it. Despite being in a listed building, the apartments feel incredibly peaceful. The Hypnos mattresses and soft pillows are a dream, literally. But here's a detail I find fascinating: the green lights above the beds. Apparently, they're linked to alarms, and light sleepers might find them distracting. It's a small thing, but it's these quirks that make a place memorable, for better or worse. Now, let's talk value. At £286 for apartments sleeping up to 4, it's not cheap. And here's where I have to play devil's advocate. Brighton's only 5-star hotel, the Grand, can sometimes be cheaper during peak season. Plus, there's no 2-night minimum stay there. So, if you're just looking for a quick getaway, Regency Square Suites might not be the most budget-friendly option. But, in my opinion, if you're celebrating something special, it's worth the splurge. What this really suggests is that travel is becoming more about the experience than just the stay. It's not just about having a bed, it's about creating moments. Whether it's mixing cocktails in your apartment or waking up to a sea view, these are the things that make a trip unforgettable. If you take a step back and think about it, places like Regency Square Suites are part of a bigger trend in hospitality. People want flexibility, luxury, and personalization. They want to feel like they're getting something unique, not just another cookie-cutter hotel room. And this place? It's ticking a lot of those boxes. So, here's my closing thought. Travel is all about the little details. It's the design, the location, the quirks, and the moments that stay with you. Regency Square Suites isn't perfect, no place is, but it's got something special. Whether it's right for you depends on what you're looking for. But one thing's for sure. It's got me wanting to plan a trip to Brighton. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Would you stay here? And what's the one thing you look for in a place to stay when you travel?